Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Police Cam Reactions. And I'm going to do one tonight just to show people out there in the world just how dangerous and crazy it is in some of these cities and give them a perspective on why almost every person in these types of cities carry a gun. Now, the rundown on this one is that one guy is pulling out of the gas station in the minivan, and then another guy is pulling in a looks like a Mercedes Benz, and he's going for the parking spot. This guy is trying to leave, and they end up intersecting like this. So the guy in the van had to stop and let him keep going before they hit. Dude gets pissed off, stops the van, yelling out the window, ends up getting out on the guy, and then come to find out, dude is a cop. An off duty cop. You're talking about the worst luck ever, right? So the dude ends up, bum gumping, running his mouth, and then he goes back to his van, lifts up the hood of his van, gets his gun out, goes back over, talks more shit to the off duty cop with a gun in his hand, and then turns around, starts walking away. That's when shit hits the fan. Now, there is no sound to this video, but it it'll show us from like 3 or 4 different angles from different cameras in the parking lot on how this went down and why it went down. So obviously the dude that pulled the gun on the off-duty cop ends up dying right in the middle of the street. So this is going to be a crazy one. This is just to give people perspective on how fast this shit happens and how crazy and fucked up it is in some of these cities. So that's the only reason why I'm doing this video. So if you like it, smash that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for updates and to help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get into it. Remember, there is no sound to this video, so don't be wondering like, where the fuck's the sound at, man? This is stupid. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what I thought at first. So let's get into it. Remember, no sound. So there's the Mercedes. Now there's the minivan at the gas pump right there. And shit like this happens all the time, man. You know what I mean? Like, dude in the van didn't even need to stop. He was leaving. The other guy was parking, so what's he so pissed off about? You know what I mean? They both had to wait for a dude to walk through there. You know what I mean? And the dude in the Mercedes, he couldn't see him from where he was sitting at in front of that blue car, like the way they were sitting. He couldn't see that minivan. I mean, he could probably see it a little bit, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like he just, fuck you, I'm taking it. You know what I mean? It was just a coinkadink. You know what I mean? Like, just a coincidence that the way it went down. So, and shit like this happens all the time. Just not to this level. Like, sometimes it's a fist fight. Sometimes it's just bumping the gums, and I can't stand that at all. You're gonna bump your gums, and you're gonna be man enough to get an ass whipping. That's how I feel about it. You just see what he's saying. Like he even put his hands on the off-duty cop. Now, you did notice that the dude in the van, I can't remember his name, but I will put it in, you know, I will put it on here. But you did notice that he didn't get out until he seen the dude get out. Like 'cause some people just have uh that look. You know what I mean? That if you can get away with shit or not. You know what I mean? So the dude would have got out there like a straight. You know, if he would have got out there looking like he was packing. You know what I mean? Uh, like like uh a city dressed person. You know what I mean? Like with the baggy shirt, baggy pants, nice sneakers, nice hat on, and driving a Mercedes. The dude in that minivan is just gonna be like, here, we'll keep watching it at the same time. I know I'm talking too much. But he'd been like, ah, nah, that's a slinger right there. He's packing. And he wouldn't have did that. But he seen it was an older gentleman and figured he could get away with it. That is a big gun, man. Looks like a 9 millimeter, maybe. Damn, damn. He just went. He just drilled him, man. Like 3 shots right off the bat, and then he took off running. I think he missed one because he shot the back window out. But just keep watching here. That dude is a sharpshooter. You know what I mean? He's a cop. He's got to be a good shot. You know what I mean? Them people in that car, they just want to leave. They're like, "Yeah, move your fucking van. Let me get the fuck out of here before shit goes down." Because they know. That's why dude's standing on the sidewalk there. He's watching. He knows something about to go down. Then the gun comes out and he gone. That dude was not. Look at that, just bam, and then that last one got him. That is fucking crazy, man. Just how shit happens over nothing. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't even stealing the parking spot. He was just he was leaving. So why even say anything? You know what I mean? Like if he was pulling into that parking spot, he could have clearly got there be way before the cop. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's nonsense. But this is why I wanted to show it was because this this shows people like how fucked up and crazy that it is in like the hardcore part of the cities. You know what I mean? Like you you pull into a hardcore spot of the city and you will know you are in a hardcore fucking spot of the city. And I am not joking. You know what I mean? Like I've I've got black friends and because like I'm not afraid to admit it. I've gotten in trouble myself. I've been to jail, and believe it or not, I got along with the black people a lot better than I did with any other race in there. So I made some really good friends, and I still talk to them to this day, and still visit them, still see them. They even come to my house. They call me the Bill Hilly, the Country Hick. You know, it's it's crazy. Their nickname for me is it was work. They called me work because I like to get the work in. You know what I'm talking about? I use these. Dude, gone. He got rabbit in. He gone. Damn. He dropped like a sack of taters right there. That is fucking crazy. Like that's how good of a sharpshooter that cop is. What? And they're a good distance away. Look how far away he is. He got hit there, and then third one was it. I think he got hit 4 or 5 times altogether there. Now it says that he dies. His name is Eric Reason. There's his name. Or no, or is that it? I don't. So, the deceased subject as Eric Reason. Okay, yeah. Now I don't know. I would say that the officer got off scot-free because dude went to his vehicle and got a gun and came up to him. Now his back was. Let's finish reading that. Hold on a second. While directing profanities at him, Reason then walked back to his vehicle, opened the hood. Yeah, we know all of that. Armed himself with a handgun, approached Sergeant Thomas a second time. Sergeant Thomas subsequently drew his weapon and fired at Reason in response to an observed threat. Now, here's the only thing I got to say about that is, now, do you think that if it were, I want you to picture this, okay? Picture the cop being a white guy. All right. Sorry, the dog. He hears that. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. But imagine the cop being a white guy. Okay. Now imagine just how blowed up that this would get over a parking spot if it was a white cop, right? Now, picture it not even being a cop at all. Do you think that they would have arrested the other black guy because he was? Yeah, let's go back to my one point. Okay, imagine if the cop was white and that went down, it would have got blowed up huge, right? Been probably saying that it was a racist thing and this and that. And see, the only thing I don't like is the way he turned back around and was heading back to his vehicle. By then, he wasn't a threat. You know what I mean? If he was going to shoot dude, he would have shot him walking up. So that tells me that that gun was all show and no go. You know what I mean? Or he would at least fired. Running away, he would have tried. He would have fired. You know what I mean? It would have been just. It would have. It's just by reflex. You know, you're getting shot at. You're gonna be running. Go blah blah blah. You know, he don't know it's a cop, but it would have got blowed all up, right? Now picture it just being not a cop at all. You think they would have arrested him because of how dude turned around and was walking back to his vehicle when he reached for his gun, pulled it out, and fired. Now, since he was a cop, he could get away with that because he's a cop. He's sworn in to uphold the law and protect the citizens, correct? So he could get away with that. Now, if he was not a cop, I would say he would have got arrested and had to have a big old trial. Of course, he would have probably got thrown out for protecting himself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get it out there and let people see just how fucking crazy it can get in in these parts of the cities. You know what I mean? This there are really really bad parts in these cities where I would be afraid to walk through at nighttime. You know what I mean? And and I'm not the type to be afraid of shit. But um, I did it. I walked through with a couple of my friends that I met while I was in, and I was about to shit myself, but I did it. You know, I was the only white guy walking through there. It was like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. We were going to this little the store was like it looked like a little Matchbox store. You know what I mean? Like three people could barely fit in there like this trying to get cigarettes. You know what I mean? It was fucking crazy. But anyways, that's what I want to do. I wanted to get the awareness out of how bad it can get and why they carry guns and shoot each other. It's because they have to. They have to protect themselves. You know what I mean? When you hear about these shootings in neighborhoods, it's most likely because that person probably tried to shoot them first, or they heard that that dude was going to come after him, so they went and got him first. I would do the same thing. If I heard someone was coming to kill me, I would be like, nah, I'm going to get him before he gets me. And that's just the rules of the land. That's the law of the land. You know what I mean? So that's all I want to do. I just wanted to get the awareness out. So that'll be it for tonight. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for updates and to help me reach 1,000 subscribers. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, just a different reaction. Y'all be safe out there.